going on, y'all? We're about to check out this video about DSP with his nasty self. He probably gonna be begging more than likely. Shout outs to Duty Streams for getting the clips. All right, let's check this out. See what's going down. Nasty DSP Gaming's world.
Now I've kind of gotten through all the topics that I really wanted to discuss on today's morning show. Thanks for being here. I hope you're excited. We're going to basically hang out for about another 30 minutes or so. And then we're going to start with Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, about 3 hours of this brand new game premiere here on the channel. It should be fun and exciting and interesting, being that it is a Lego game combined with Batman Arkham style gameplay. I think that it'll be perfect for the channel and everyone should hopefully enjoy it. And we have a great premiere stream here today. Please today, if you can, engage and support with the content. This will help to make up for last night, which was a kind of a dud stream because of these idiots trying to ruin it.
Oh my gosh. Crying and begging. That's all this man do. Just begging. I would feel so uncomfortable watching this stream and live, like real time in the moment. I would feel mad uncomfortable if I was like a genuine fan. People don't have it, bro. Even if they did, donations and all that stuff is on them. They don't have to give you nothing.
Well, number one, you can like the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, liking the stream helps a lot for engagement. Number two, if you're watching the video on demand, you can like the video and leave comments. Let me know what you think. Share your opinions.
Let's see if begging is going to come into here. Even when I say like so hit the hype button, I still try not to be pushy.
Let me know what's going on your mind. It helps the channel. Okay? Now, if you are here live and you can support the stream in some way, please do. Please, let's try to help out and make up for last night's dud stream because of these idiots being here and trying to ruin it. All right? How can you do that? Well, if you're on the YouTube side of things, you can become a member of the channel, which gets you a whole bunch of perks and emotes. You can give memberships to your fellow viewer, which I'm sure they'd greatly appreciate. You can do a super...
What the hell is wrong with him? Yo, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now let's throw the nasty song out there. You begging? Just non-stop, nigga. Non-stop. Like, for real? You just gonna continuously beg. Begging forever. That's how you get down. Play the nasty song. Whoa.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name. You
just non-stop begging. It's crazy. And he has people in here watching. It says there's like 200 and some change watching. Some people might feel like that's horrible. And when you think about how many subscribers he's had, yes, that's a huge fall off. Huge. I still wouldn't care. That's 200 and change people that want to watch you. If you're streaming for certain amounts of time, you should be making income off of that already without donations. Then when you hold into account the amount of videos this guy puts out, yeah, the views be trash though. Views be trash. You know what another option is? You get a job. You could just go put the fries in a bag. Maybe that's just me.
Super chat, or you could do a super sticker in the chat. And if you do any of those things, you'll get a pop-up message on the screen that says thank you, and I'll give you a personal shout out. If you're on the Kick side of stuff, you could do a thank you so much, by the way. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. I have something I have to do. Yeah, come on, Frog. Let's get that pump going, Frog. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, John. We'll shout that out in a second. Thank you, John, for the super chat. If you're on the Kick side of stuff, you can become a sub to the channel or give some subs to your fellow viewer. Again, that gives you a ton of options, including a cool channel badge, a ton of emotes unlocked, and the like. You could do some kicks, send some kicks my way. No matter what you do there, you'll get a pop-up and a shout-out as well, as long as it's $1 or more. Some people will send like a single kick and there's no pop-up for that.
It's the longest beg session I've ever seen in my life. Just straight begging. Wow.
All right. Now, notably, you may notice something. If you take a look at my stats for this week on Kick, they're terrible. Now, the week is young. It just started on Sunday, right?
Well,
But as you can see, basically, I've gotten 3 subs so far all week. 3 subs. Okay? There is a huge toxic.
I would be thankful. You know how many subs I got all week? 0. Donuts. I got none of them things. But to be fair, I haven't live streamed in quite some time. Even when I did live stream, I wasn't really like someone that got like a crazy amount of donations or memberships. When I did, I was like super thankful. You know what I mean? But really, my live streams was just me hanging out with my supporters. It wasn't like, wow, I need to get this amount of. I mean, live streams I did and got nothing. I think in my last like 20 live streams, the last 20 live streams I did, I don't think I got nothing. So what? It's part of the game. Who cares, bro? Like, you're not here for a genuine reason, and it shows.
Element on Kick. It's called the Kino Casino viewer. Because when I started streaming on Kick 2 years ago, I was doing that crossover event with Kino Casino. We were working together and all of that. That's long gone, over a year removed. But a lot of those viewers remain. All right? So they're in there and they're being toxic. I don't care about them being silly and doing memes and spamming emotes and stuff like that. But also, it's been fun to have that kind of element where it's, razzing at the same time. I like that it's very active, that chat moving and stuff like that. It's good. However, it's frustrating when I'm streaming and basically there's 0 support from the Kick side, particularly because I do get decent viewership. It's not great because I have a split stream. I stream on YouTube and on Kick. Most of my viewing audience is on YouTube, but I get a consistent audience on Kick. But I don't know what's happened this last couple of weeks. As you've seen, the Kick support has not been very steady. So streaming 2 full days on Kick and basically making $20, yeah, it's frustrating. So hopefully if you're watching on Kick, you will.
He is complaining when I don't think he should have made anything at all. And I'm not trying to hate, because I probably wouldn't even be able to get a chance to get paid on Kick. What is he doing besides crying? This supposed to be entertaining? My bad, I know I'm pausing a lot, but come on, this is just rubbing me the wrong way. He's being mad ungrateful. Yeah, you made $20. That's a blessing. What are you crying about? Like, it's not on people to pay your bills, bro.
Consider contributing in some way and supporting the content today. Because that's the whole point of me co-streaming, to be honest with you. Okay. Now, you can also tip via PayPal. That you just use the tips command in chat, which is !tip, or you can look at the description of the stream or video and you'll see a command where you can tip via PayPal. Okay. Everything is appreciated. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports the content. Like I said, today, it'd be great to have a well-supported stream to make up for the fact that last night's stream was a dud because of these idiots came in and basically soured the experience for everyone, and anyone positive basically left. Okay. So we have 2 super chats. John started off tonight or this morning, or this afternoon, excuse me. Now it's afternoon, with $2. And he says, let's see here. Okay, I made it. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm glad to have you here, John. Thanks for $2. I appreciate that very much. And then, oh no, not him again, did a $2 super chat and said, ever play Liar's Bar? Check it out. No, I have not. Don't know what that is, Liar's Bar. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really accepting game suggestions. We have like 60 games on my wish list to check out and for me to pick from. I don't really want to look at more new games right now. There's just too many as it is. Okay. And then Dark Side.
So everything got to be about him getting something. They just ask him if he played the damn game. My bad, guys. I'm over here coughing like crazy. Coughing it up.
Kim Jong-un with a $5 tip, asking the dumbest question I've ever seen. Oh, you had a good night on Sunday. Why doesn't that count for Monday? Because Sunday isn't Monday. Just because any business has a good day doesn't then mean that they want to have a bad day the next day. It's called common sense.
Well, Score, you literally just said that this stream was to make up for having a bad stream the previous day. What? And then when you get caught, well, I'm supposed to have multiple. It's a business. This nigga is so trash, bro. So trash.
But apparently you don't have any. Here, Dark Side Stupid. There's your name because you're stupid. Thanks for $5. Okay.
Oh, you can.
Zach, thanks for $5. And he says, I should be grateful for viewers that I get on Kick and blah, blah, blah. I am grateful for the viewers that I get on Kick. I'm happy that people even come by and watch. You know, I am part of the Kick Partner Program, and I do make some money just for views on Kick. But the thing is, there's just a gross misconception. It's not a lot at all. It's a few bucks. Seriously.
Why are we still talking about money? What the hell?
Seriously, you make a few bucks getting viewership on Kick. The only way that you're ever going to get significant money from the Kick Partner Program is if you're consistently getting thousands of viewers. And I mean that because I've had streams where I had hundreds of viewers, and even then I don't make a lot on the Kick Partner Program. It's only if you have thousands of viewers that you're actually making any bankable kind of money on the Kick Partner Program. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't add up, because here's the thing. I stream a ton. So because I stream a ton, even though I'm getting a little here and a little here and a little here, it does eventually add up. So I do appreciate those who come and watch on Kick. It's definitely one of the reasons why I'm a lot more lenient on Kick when it comes to moderation and stuff like that. You'll notice that I'll let a lot of stuff fly for a while, and I'll be like, okay, it's only if there's positive people that are complaining that they can't even talk that I would really try to moderate over there.
Bugging.
Okay.
I've heard Kick pays very well too. Might start streaming on Kick for real. But I've heard Kick pays pretty good. I heard their split is like way more than what YouTube pays. So what are you crying about? Why are we talking about it?
Hey, but, you know, what can you do? Sometimes these people, again, you give them an inch and they take a mile. You know what I'm saying? So I am grateful, but the difference here is on YouTube, people are here for a very positive reason, right? They're happy to be here. They watch the content. For the record, I make money on views on YouTube as well. Are you aware of that? It's because I'm monetized on YouTube and my streams have ads. So anyone who watches my content on YouTube, I'm also getting paid for their view. It's not like, oh, it only happens on Kick and I should be extra grateful to the Kick viewers. It's the same deal. So you have this really odd misconception of how things work. But people on YouTube overall are incredibly supportive. They support and drill. Look what I'm getting right now. Super chats, right?
So what are you crying about?
I'm getting so super chats. I get, all kinds of support from them. But on the Kick side, it's like usually one or two particular people. If I'm lucky, every once in a while, someone will drop something and
That's more than a lot of people. And it's more than you probably deserve, bro. I can't believe you came on camera to complain about the amount of support that you're getting when you're actually getting support. This is insane. This is crazy, bro. I don't know why anyone would want to watch you outside of the aspect of you being an extreme locale. I'm glad I started covering you. I got to start covering you a lot more.
Very grateful for when someone does, but it's weird that I'm putting the exact same content out on two sites. And on one side, people love the content and are incredibly supportive of it. And on the other side, people are toxic trolls who just sit there and shit all day and don't actually support it. Do you see the difference? And I don't think it's me because it's the same content. I think it's two different groups of people. One who's positive minded, who watch things they like, and one that are mentally deficient morons who mouth drool all day and crap on things they don't like. See the difference?
The hell are you talking about?
Like on the YouTube side, people are happy. They're like, ooh, You're playing Batman today. This is excellent. We've loved your Batman playthroughs of yesteryear. It's cool you're doing that. Plus, we've watched you play, Lego games before. Those are usually chill experiences. Great decision. On the Kick side, it's like, well, how do we say that what Phil's doing today is wrong? Oh, we wanted Forza. We want Subnautica 2. We want the wheel, the wheel, the wheel. They sound like 5-year-olds whining and screaming for things that don't even make logical sense.
As he sits here and whines and screams. As he himself sits here and whines and screams. This is crazy. Wow.
Like, in what universe do you think that me playing Forza Horizon 6, an insanely repetitive driving game, where all you do is mini challenges, drifting challenge, speed trap challenge, boring mini race, boring. And then finally you get to do one thing interesting, like every 3 hours, there's a big set piece race, right? Like racing the Gundam, it would probably be pretty cool. Any of the big things that they do. But the problem is with Forza, most of the game is repetitive grinding. It's not even a great formula for a streamer. It's more for someone who I like racing and I want to get this cool open world content out of this game and I can really milk the game for tons of gameplay. That's where Forza Horizon excels. Not really for content creation or streaming, because it's too repetitive to be that interesting for a content creator or a streamer, especially those barn
You're not interesting regardless, bro.
cars you got to find. Those are a pain in the ass to find. And you could spend upwards of an hour sometimes looking like needle in a haystack for this barn car that you need. And it's a major pain. Okay, I know because I've already streamed these games. So anyone who's pretending and is like, oh, Phil really made the wrong choice. He should have played Forza. It's mostly disingenuous. There's a few people who like Forza, and I get it because I see a few people on the YouTube side too. They're disappointed. They're like, oh, Phil decided against Forza. That kind of sucks. But you got to understand, I'm trying to make what's the best choice overall for the streams. The Lego Batman playthrough is going to resonate with a lot more people, and we get to play it early and actually play it rather than
Play whatever the hell you want. Like, why are you crying about it? All right, let's see if he brings up money again. Let's see if money somehow comes into the mix.
late. Playing it on Sunday, playing a few days early is a better choice than me just playing the same game that everyone has been playing over the weekend. But again, the Kick side has to be the contrarian negative jerks who everything I do is wrong. That's because most of them are Kino Casino viewers, and I'm not stupid. I know that. But this bizarre misconception about, oh, you're making monstrous profits on the Kick Partner program because I have, 50 to 80 viewers, most of which are trolls every day? No, I make a few bucks on that. And like I said, it adds up because I stream so much, but it's not something massively significant.
It's crazy that money. He really brought money up again. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Or something that I should be overly grateful for. Like I said, I make way more on YouTube viewership and YouTube contributions than I do on Kick. And it sucks because at one point the Kick stuff was doing well. And then at some time, I guess people just decided, oh, we're just going to sit here and troll all day and not even support the content. And I can't make people support the content. You know what I mean? It's frustrating because they were one of the major elements that made last night's stream so toxic. It's annoying. I want to put out good content, but how can I put out good content when they're purposefully basically sabotaging every poll and then just saying what they just voted for is bad? Yeah, you voted for it. So you're the idiot.
You sitting here playing it and crying about it. So what are you? Like, for anyone that watches this guy and you like genuinely are a fan, damn, I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry you going through that.
Okay.
Wow.
Dark Side Stupid did another $2 super chat and said something stupid. Thanks for $2. What a shocker. Ava Cowboy fan, how you doing? $5 super chat, and he says, happy for Lego Batman in anticipation of a reboot. I don't know what that means. Would you consider looking into Steins Gate as a reaction form? I commented on your DSP Reacts vid. I don't know what you're talking about, but I haven't gone through the comments on the DSP Reacts vid yet. I will at some point, probably in the next 1 to 2 weeks. I'm in no rush to get back to reacting, because now we have a bunch of new games coming out that I'm going to be tackling and covering. So FYI, I will get to it and I will look and weigh in on all of your input when I get the chance, just not immediately. But I do appreciate the $5. Thank you for that. And is that our biggest super chat of the day? No, Darkside Stupid did it first. Oh, okay. So sorry, if you did 501, I could have got you on the leaderboard, but Darkside Stupid already did a $5 super chat.
Yo, this dude is so trash, bro. He can't be like entertaining at all to anyone. It's no way. Impossible.
People. Well, hold on, let me try this again. Marble Mouth, excuse me. Why are you hating on people for being upset about a Lego Batman playthrough? The kick side is mainly adults who would rather watch Forza. That's false. If I was playing Forza today, you'd all complain that Forza sucks and is boring. If I play Lego Batman, you'll say, oh, that sucks, it's boring. No matter what I play, you guys are never appeased because you're not here to enjoy yourselves. You're here to just say whatever I'm doing is bad. You're contrarian. I'm not stupid. I've been streaming on Kick for almost 2 years and I've been watching, and this is the vast majority of people on Kick are very toxic. It's not.
They're toxic. If they're contrarians and they just want to combat or go against whatever you're saying, why are you paying so much attention to them? Why are you not just focusing on your live stream, doing some actual content, be entertaining? I don't know. Call me crazy. Just call me insane. But like, what the hell?
Not everyone. There's some people on Kick who are actually pretty positive, but there's a lot of people that are very toxic and they only want to just dump on me. And I've come to accept that. I wish it were different, but if it were different, perhaps I'd have more than 3 subs the entirety of the week so far. You know what I mean? The actions speak louder than words. It's that simple. And you guys sat.
This is so nasty, bro. Like, what? Actions speak louder than words. Give me your money. Like, come on, dude. This is just horrible. You're not even trying to create something. You're just sitting here crying and begging for money.
You just don't support that much. You just sit there dumping and saying everything I do is toxic. So why would I enjoy interacting with Kick Chat exactly if everything I do is not good enough for you? It gets to the point where you just don't care. You don't create content to appease your haters. You create.
But you're literally interacting right now. You're in the moment interacting with them.
Content to appease those that like you and your content. I'm never going to appease the haters because they always want something more from me. No matter what I do to change or improve, they say it's not good enough because then they can continue their narrative that I'm a bad creator and they can make content on it. So why do I care about your opinion?
Wow. Yeah,
Seriously.
That's how you should do it.
Okay.
Tell people you don't care about their opinion. That'll get them to support.
I'm scrolling down to see if anyone. Is that it? That's really it. No, there were no anonymous subs this week. Because someone just said, what about anonymous subs? There were no anonymous subs this week. None. There's only been 3. 1 sub from Lance Catamaran, 1 from Brain Decay, and 1 from Spoons. No one else has contributed whatsoever this week on Kick. There were some kicks. So I do want to say shout out to Bilbo Swaggins, Vassiled, and Liar Poopy. And it looks like Keto Enjoyer did a few and Bardic did a few. And then a few people did like singles, and that was it. So yeah, all in all this week, I've made like $30 on Kick so far in, 2 full days of streaming.
This nigga really sitting here crying, bro.
Okay. So I want to say thank you to Glorious Draven for all the kicks. I really do appreciate that. But I think my point stands to reason, as you can see. I basically tell it like it is on Kick. and literally zero support from the kick regulars. Zero. Not a sub, nothing. We're still at 3 subs.
Yo, this is crazy. I cannot believe he really sitting here crying like this. I can't believe it. He's really sitting here tearing up. Wow.
For the week. So my point, I rest my case, and my point remains, most of the kick audience remains toxic. They're only there to say everything I do is bad. I guarantee they'll sit there and say Lego Batman is bad today. Even if it's great, they're still going to say it's bad.
This is done? Okay, my bad. We got more. Oh my God, he's sitting here crying and begging.
Because that's their point. They think that that's the purpose of their existence, is to sit there and just be the toxic, negative, peanut gallery-like element, right? Like, what are they, Stadler and Waldorf, just sitting there, basically hazing and razzing the Muppets all day saying they suck. That's what they think their purpose in life is. And they think they're making me a fortune because I'm in the Kick Partner program, when in reality, they make me a few bucks a stream.
Wow. Okay. So he just goes sit here and shake his head at the chat. Just, I'm judging you. You serious?
Let's see. I played other Lego games. Yeah, over the years I've played a bunch. Way back.
I don't care. We don't care. We don't give a damn at all. Yeah, this dude's trash, bro. That was like 30 minutes of him begging. Just straight crying and asking for money. Just actions speak louder than words. That's nasty. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Hit the hype button and the like button if you want to, as well as sign up for memberships or Patreon or whatever if you want to.